Welcome, one and all to one. It is the MOSHCAST, and we're here at High Fidelity. Everybody knows what High Fidelity is. It's a vinyl record store, vintage vinyl record store. You can find all of your vinyl record needs, all your shirts, all your band merch. They have VCR cassettes. They have comic books. They have Playboys. They have vinyls, obviously. They have posters. They have little trinkets for your almost anything. Any gift, stickers, they have it all. They got everything here at High Fidelity, so show up.
Facts.
We have a special guest today. He's been on Just Peachy, but I wanted to get him on the MOSHcast. It is Gozz Diod
Yes, sir. What's up? What's up? Gozz. Yeah, MOSHCAST.
via MOSHcast, but I gotta warn you, we can't cuss for 5 minutes. It's not cuss for 5 minutes.
All right, that's awesome.
The government likes to watch me, or YouTube per se. That's my government. But I'm gonna get comfortable,
All right, sure, man.
and we're just gonna be chilling today.
All right.
We were talking. So you get here, and we're talking because we're getting coffee and stuff. And you got, what was it, soy milk instead of regular milk?
Oh yeah, I had to get the soy.
So what's with soy rather than?
Oh man, I love soy because I learned that it's got just a little bit more protein in it versus normal milk, cow milk.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I said, have you ever done the carnivore diet? And you didn't know what that
Yeah,
was. You
still
never
don't.
tried the carnivore diet?
No, I never even heard of it. Honestly.
Okay, so you said you're all about your protein, right?
Yep.
Um,
Facts.
So I was listening to Joe Rogan a few years back, and he was talking about the carnivore diet. And I don't know if it's it's called carnivore diet, but I think it's a lifestyle.
Mm.
Because the way I've done it, it's not even not really a diet. You don't really, because whenever you hear diet, you hear I'm always hungry or I'm lacking something or whatever.
Oh yeah. Facts. Yeah.
But the carnivore diet, you're not ever hungry. You don't lack anything, but it helps you. So what the carnivore diet is
I need that.
that it's high in protein, super high in protein. But all you do is eat anything that is living
Oh.
or that has been alive. So you got
Okay.
you got pork, you got poultry, you got beef. Anything that has been walking on this earth you can eat. Eggs. And anything that is made by another animal, so milk, cheese, yogurt, all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
But the thing is that's it.
That's it.
That's it. No vegetables, no fruits, no bread, no sugar, nothing.
Wow, I feel like we're missing some components there, key components.
Well, the thing is yes and no, because I think the carnivore diet you could take your supplements. I think you could take your vitamins.
Right. Okay.
But you don't eat like vegetables. You don't eat fruits and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And
Sounds fun.
The first time I did it, I did that, and dude, it changed. It almost changed my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I do it every once in a while, but it almost changed my life for sure.
Dang, man.
I was always really tired, groggy, just slow, just man, I don't know if I was just I don't know, even depression was kicking my butt. All of the stuff, all of the negative stuff that you could think of
Right.
was right there. And
Wow.
I usually do it for Lent. I usually do something for Lent. And I did that for Lent. I said I'm going to go on the carnivore diet for Lent.
Oh, okay.
So for
Interesting.
40 days, I just ate meat. And honestly, to be honest, if you can figure out where the deals and sales are, you can. It's a lot cheaper than eating regularly.
Really?
I spent $10 a day
Okay. Yeah.
on meat, eggs. I ate a steak, eggs with cheese,
Oh.
and a glass of milk every day for
Just-
$10.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really. I was I mean,
That don't sound too
nowadays the
bad.
eggs are expensive, but
Yeah, they gone up a
yeah,
little.
it went
Yeah.
up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude. So I started noticing my energy was super high because the protein,
Oh, yeah.
So I was just always on something.
Wow.
My anxiety kind of went away. My depression went away. I wasn't groggy all the time. I woke up energized. I was dude, I'm ready to go.
Wow, man.
And I ate like I didn't eat 3 times a day. I ate twice a day, and then I ate a really good like snack,
Oh, okay.
which was like probably like some like pig skin or the pork rinds or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Pork
and I would
rinds.
eat pork
Wow.
rinds and stuff. And I would do
Okay.
like literally the only thing that the only downside to the carnivore diet is that for like a week or two, you have the worst shits,
Oh,
the
really?
worst,
Wow.
the worst. I mean, like you're just running to the bathroom, and
Dang.
it's just like water, dude. But I know that's gross,
Okay.
but if you want to do it, you're gonna start seeing some side effects. But after your
I feel
body
that.
gets used to the protein and all the meat that you eat, it'll clear up in a
Okay.
week or so.
It has to, yeah. I believe that. Man, there was a question about your diet I was gonna
Yeah,
ask. Oh yeah, so like, what was your diet like before that?
my diet, dude, like bread. I love bread, dude.
Yeah.
I cannot stay away from bread, bro.
Yeah, I feel that, man. It's a
And
guilty pleasure.
yeah, and I also started realizing that sugar is a real big deal for me too.
Mm,
Not just sugar, because I can stay away from candies. Candies are not a bad thing, or
right.
sweets are not. Dude,
Easy.
it's just Pepsi, bro. Yeah,
Pepsi.
dude, I do that sometimes. Like
Dude.
I haven't, I don't. I'll drink coffee. I'll drink coffee, have some sugar in it, whatever.
Mm,
But I haven't had a Coke in like a few months. And
wow.
dude, that like it calls me, bro. I'm like, just get a Pepsi, bro. Just get a Pepsi. It's fine,
Once a month, once a week.
dude.
Yep.
I need to or something, bro. Cause like
It's
I'm
a
a
cheat day.
fiend. I'm a fiend when it comes to sugar right now.
Mm.
Bread, I've gotten over. I've gotten over bread.
Oh, okay. That's a
Um,
big one.
yeah, it's a big one. I've gotten
Hmm.
over bread. I could not. I could stop eating bread whenever I want. I don't care. It's my body's like, I don't eat it.
Yeah.
But the sugar thing right now is kicking my ass.
I feel that,
Yeah.
man. And wow, that's crazy you say that. I guess that's why I always have to have fruits in my diet because of the natural sugars.
Right,
You
right.
know.
And you might not your body you're like you as a person might not be like it's but your brain is
Hmm.
just like that sugar, dude.
Yeah, I miss that
Yeah,
sugar. I miss it. Any kind of sugar, just get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. You'll start noticing it, bro. Like you're like I'm gonna eat these grapes, and then you end up eating like a whole
Oh yeah.
fucking thing of them, and you're like, dude, what happened? And your brain's like, dude, that sugar, bro,
Yeah.
is peak, dude.
Yeah, they say grapes have melatonin in them, so you might get tired from them.
What?
Possibly, yeah. They help people go to
I
sleep.
need to look that up.
Hmm.
Grapes with I mean, I guess so. I guess you can see it that way because I mean, wine makes people sleep.
True.
You drink some wine, you
Very
go
true.
you crash
Yeah.
out.
Right.
That's crazy. I never
Yeah.
knew that grapes had melatonin in it.
Oh yeah, man.
I might have to tell my wife that she has really bad sleeping problems,
Oh really?
and she takes. I mean, she has sleeping problems, and then she's been taking melatonin, which
Mm.
I don't know. I'm on the ups and downs, like the pros and cons to like taking melatonin.
Right.
Because if you take too much, then your brain depends on you taking that to sleep,
Yeah.
and
The dependency.
it's a rickety bridge when
I
it
feel
comes to
that.
because like a lot of kids, like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I give my kids like melatonin gummies to go to sleep." And I'm like, dude, don't do that.
Yeah, they're kids and gummies. You're attracting their needs.
Yeah,
They want
and
that.
once like they get older, they get sleep problems, and they're
Mm.
like, you know,
Wow.
my daughter.
I
My
feel
daughter
that.
used to take medicine. Like you can see it through like small things. But my daughter used to take a sleeping medicine because of her allergies, and it
Mm.
had like I don't know. And it wasn't melatonin, but it was another type of medicine that made them sleep.
Oh,
Some type of
okay.
medicine
Word.
in there, and it would knock her out, right?
Mm.
But after she was done being sick, you took the medicine away from her. She was up for at least 2 more hours
Oh
before
man.
after
Big
she was supposed
difference.
to be in bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like you could definitely tell the difference. So
Yeah.
these people that give melatonin to these kids, they don't understand like the side effects of like not having those things
I feel
around.
that. Yeah, they,
Well,
they don't realize it yet.
if the world comes to an end, and there's no melatonin, what's gonna happen?
Hmm. I was thinking another thing that helps me go to sleep, and I just started doing it, was Epsom salt. But now they have this. You can get the salt and take a bath with it, or you can do the body wash and just take a normal shower and just
Oh,
rub the
really?
soap on you. Yeah,
Wow.
it's very good, very relaxing, and the smell helps you go to sleep.
Oh, I bet. I
Mm-hmm.
bet like aromas end
Yeah.
up making like
Facts.
it's
Yeah.
at the end of the day you're taking you're doing this the smell of that will trigger the tiredness.
Yes. Definitely.
That's a
For me,
good
it
idea.
does. Mm-hmm.
I've also heard, which is really weird and random, and I don't know if it's really true or not, but and a lot of people can't do this because of the way their house is built.
Mm.
But facing or sleeping with your head towards north.
Towards north.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it helps you sleep a lot better.
That's crazy.
And I think it has to do with like the electromagnetic fields in the earth and stuff.
Word.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
we're always as humans we're always attracted to north.
Really?
And so if we sleep towards north or going towards north or whatever, it'll help us sleep better. That's what
Wow.
I've heard. I don't know if that's really true or not.
So if you look towards south, you're just gonna be up all night.
Dude, and to be honest, I'm not facing north in my room, and I've had problems sleeping
Really?
recently. Yeah, like
Interesting.
the past almost year. I've been in the house for almost a year, and yeah, I've had real bad problems sleeping.
So let's say like your feet are facing north, but your head's obviously on the other side, still in that north direction. That's gonna work then, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I think I'm facing west.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm facing west,
Interesting.
and it's not doing anything. Which is, and I've also found out since I've been doing this whole little sleep study on myself. I've never sleptwalked. I've never done any of that. I mean, I've tossed and turned a little bit, but I've never sleptwalked, and I've never done anything out of the usual sleeping. Um,
Okay.
I've caught myself multiple times like standing up in my bedroom,
What?
and I'm like, oh
Wow.
shit, and then I'll go back
That's
to
kind of
sleep.
creepy.
Yeah, it's a little creepy
Yeah.
because I'll have
Yeah.
dreams about like getting up, and then I'm up, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then for some reason, I know where my wife sleeps, and I just fuck with her all night
Oh.
with my hands. I just like I've caught myself like just doing this shit to her on her face
That's
and just
funny.
like not like hitting her, but like tapping her on the head and
Yeah.
just weird stuff. And I'm like, I've never done this before, never.
So
And
you caught that, like, or did you have a recollection of that the next day?
so sometimes I catch myself, and then my wife will wake me up. So like sometimes I'll be doing it, and I'll wake up and catch myself being like, okay, and then go
Oh.
to sleep. Or she'll be like, dude, wake up! You're pissing me off. So yeah,
I bet, man. That's funny though. When you're sleeping with your partner or significant other, you never know what funny stories may happen
yeah.
from sleeping.
Sleep is a weird, strange thing that humans do, though.
Oh yeah.
Sleeping is a weird, strange thing that people do, and
It
scientists
is.
still don't understand why we sleep.
Right.
They understand why we need it to be energized to get back on track, but they don't know why we sleep. That's
Right
the
on.
crazy part about it.
That is so crazy, and it's crazy that we can hallucinate and see things in our sleep with dreams.
Right, right.
That's why they're so important.
Yeah, and so I don't know if you know this, but like dreams, like how we get dreams and stuff, is a chemical called DMT.
Really?
Yeah, it's DMT,
Okay.
and
I've
it's
heard of
our-
DMT, but
Yeah,
yeah.
so we have DMT in our brain,
Oh.
and DMT is what causes dreams to happen when we're sleeping.
Oh.
And so, like, that's why DMT naturally, or DMT when we take DMT as a drug,
Wow.
we hallucinate in real life because we just overdose ourselves with the DMT that's already in our system.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
That's why they call it the third eye, because I think the third eye,
Oh.
the DMT receptors, or some scientific blah blah blah, is like right here in the brain, like right in the middle.
It's like we control what we want to see
Right,
from a huge perspective in our brain. Like,
right.
wow. Man, we're just getting deep.
Yeah, we're just getting deep already. Yesterday was Easter, so happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. Yep.
But I saw a lot of like negativity about yesterday.
Really?
Things are changing. People are
Saw some
changing.
things, too.
Lives changing. I don't know. The world's changing. But like, I always remember being like, just super excited about Easter.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
and in my little small pea brain childhood mind, I was like, I get a basket. I get candy. I go to church. We get out of church. We eat lunch, dude. The
Yes.
best time on Sunday
Family
eating
time.
lunch and shit. You know,
Cookouts.
cookouts,
Yes.
Easter egg hunts. You know, like I was just so like, and even like growing up as a
Yeah.
teenager, I was still kind of excited for Easter.
Facts, man.
But
Money
like,
eggs.
yeah,
You
dude,
know?
money eggs, fucking
Yeah, yeah.
I remember exactly. There was this giant. I loved the shit out of it. I don't know why I loved it, but I loved it. But it
Uh-huh.
was a giant Easter egg, and it had a small like radio inside of it,
Wow.
and it had the antenna and shit in it.
What?
And so I used to take that motherfucker around all the time. It was just a small ass radio with an antenna, and it would catch FM and AM radio stations.
Nice.
And I would just be jamming out to the radio all the time.
And it was an egg?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
an egg. It was an egg, but it was like the little gift inside was the radio.
Oh, okay.
But I was so hyped up about that radio, dude. Like I still remember what it looks like. It was like chrome with red buttons, and it had like the little knob where you can change the stations, and then
The tuner.
yeah. And
Oh, that's awesome.
I would go to my lake because I lived right next to a lake, and I would just go to the lake, and I would just listen to the fucking radio.
Man.
I was a weird kid, but fuck it, dude.
Dude, you were in tune with what you wanted,
Yeah,
what you
dude.
liked. Yeah, man.
So,
It's a vibe.
but now like everybody's worried about like religion and why the Easter's here, and it's like, bro, like
Wow.
I understand to the extent of like if that's what your belief, like if you have a belief system, for sure, religion, go for it, whatever.
Right on.
Don't knock anyone else,
Yeah.
And these people are like, do you know what Easter's all about? The pagan religion of like sacrificing babies and the rebirth of, and I'm like, back then, for sure, maybe that's what was happening.
Right.
Some
right
weird
on.
shit was way back when.
Right.
But like, dude, now it's just kids looking for eggs.
Yes.
Why the fuck does it matter?
Right? Facts. Like, I think everyone has their own perspective on Easter, but for me, when I think of Easter, it's family time. It's
Yeah.
cookout time, Like, go enjoy the day off with them.
Yeah, it's
What's
literally.
wrong with that?
I'm sorry if this is gonna offend a lot of people. It's literally an excuse to get off of work and fucking hang out with your family.
Yes. Right on.
The number one, it's just Christmas is the same way. Any holiday,
Excuse.
if you just take off what the holiday's about, it's just a fucking excuse to get out and hang out with your family.
Right? And a very good excuse.
Yeah, it's a very good
Just
excuse.
Ride with it.
So if your boss is like, hey, we're gonna be off for Thanksgiving, you bet your fucking ass. You better be
Yeah.
thankful for Thanksgiving
Right.
because you get that day to hang out with your family, bro.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about
Facts.
turkeys or why it happened or Christopher Columbus or whoever the fuck. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about who started it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit if rabbits don't shit out eggs. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let them shit out eggs. Let them shit them out.
That's facts, man. It's like when kids believe in Santa Claus, Like, hey, man, just let them believe it.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I look like Santa Claus.
No?
Sometimes I tell kids I am Santa Claus. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you better chill out, or I'm gonna get Krampus on your ass.
Oh, wow.
And then they're like, who's that? And I'm like, never mind.
I
Never
feel that.
mind.
They're too young for that one.
Dude,
Yeah.
so I'm sorry I brought this up. So yesterday, I was talking about like Jesus Christ and the whole Easter thing and resurrection and stuff. People forgot that Jesus was a carpenter.
Oh, okay.
And dude, I laughed for like 5 minutes. I have
that a
sense
fact?
yeah. Jesus was a carpenter.
Huh.
That's what he did. Like that was his side job. That was his side hustle, I guess.
Okay.
So there's two things about this whole Jesus was a carpenter thing, and I believe in Jesus. I believe so, but we have some humor. We have some comedy in this little conversation that me and him have all the time. One, we don't know how good of a carpenter he actually was. He could have been a really shitty carpenter. His mom probably was like, "You need to do something other than heal people to make some money." He was like, well, "I guess I'll just be a carpenter."
Oh.
And he was just doing
Right on, of
random
course.
things, making three-legged chairs and shit,
Okay, yeah.
making
Three-legged chairs.
making uneven tables, and he's like, "My mom said I had to do this. I'm not even good at it,
Yeah, okay.
Or like Joseph, like his stepdad, and he's like, "I'm a carpenter, so you have to be a carpenter,"
Wow.
Maybe
Yeah.
this
Probably
is just
instilled
all
it, yeah.
this is just all theory, but like
You tend to do what the older is doing.
Yeah.
Your elders. Yeah.
so he's just like carpenter,
Yeah.
and then third, crucifixions, the crosses, were made out of wood.
Uh-huh.
And I just
Right.
thought, like, what if Jesus was like his specialty was making crosses? Like he was
Oh.
a carpenter and he crafted crosses for, because back in the
Wood.
day, I don't know if you know this, but back in the day, they crucified people. It wasn't just that Jesus got crucified. Like that was their beheadings,
Right on,
was
yeah.
being crucified.
Yeah.
So many people, not just Jesus, but many people got crucified for for what they've done.
Like, it was like getting hanged.
Yeah, getting hanged basically.
Okay.
So they got crucified.
I got you.
So I was thinking that Jesus was like, building crosses. That's what he was doing. Who did, and then they were like, they found out who Jesus was, and they're like, oh shit, this guy needs to be crucified. Pulls a cross from his shop, and he's like,
Oh, man.
damn,
Jeez.
I just fucking built that shit, bro.
I just got done last week.
Yeah, I literally just got done making this shit, dude. This is mahogany, bro. Like this is a heavy fucking piece of wood, bro.
Dude, I'd be
man.
stressed. I mean, but hey, you die doing what you love sometimes.
Right,
And,
right.
that's the best example.
Or I just thought of this too. Fourth thing, him being a carpenter was like him being like, what's his name? Superman. What's his real name?
Whose real name?
Superman's real name.
Oh, Clark Kent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Jesus being a carpenter was like Clark Kent being Superman. Like he was a journalist, and nobody knew who he was because he had the glasses on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He took the glasses on. Oh, it's Superman. He always
That's
had that
true.
disguise.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
if Jesus was a carpenter for his disguise, dude?
Oh, facts.
Yeah,
huh?
and he
Wow.
wore like his spectacle or whatever, or he wore like his belt,
I
his
feel
little
that.
tool belt, and then like whenever he was not carpenter, he took his tool belt. Oh, that's Jesus! I
Huh.
knew that's Jesus, and he's like,
I feel that.
everybody's like, where's Clark? What would his name be? What was his carpenter name? Where's John Lee Bond? Or
Or was Jesus? Huh? Yeah.
where's Jesus at, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time Jesus comes around, Jesus ain't here, bro.
Yeah.
That's weird, bro.
That's weird.
Everybody's
That's funny.
Chino. That's mad fucking weird, bro. Hey, Holmes, that's fucking weird. Jesus not here when Jesus come. That's mad weird, bro. Fuck.
Nah, orale. Man. That's
Every-
funny.
Biblical times, everybody was just fucking cholo as fuck.
Yeah,
They were
everyone
the
was about though.
homies.
Yeah. That's true. I wonder. That is
SPM,
something.
SPM being a Christian rapper.
That'd be something else. Oh man, it wouldn't hit the same. But I would love to hear it. That'd be interesting.
I'm on the Christian radio. Every time I go to bed, I pray to God, say I won't dead. Bars, bro.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it could happen, bro.
You know what? Why not?
SPM goes Christian. I can see it happening.
It's not too late.
It's never too late.
Be good to revitalize the image a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a really good he's a good artist for sure. His name is Wavy Jones. Wavy Jones was kind of in the Puya, Fat Nick world. He was coming up.
Okay.
He actually kind of converted while he was making his music to Christianity.
Oh, okay.
And
Word.
now, like, he has his music that he used to do, and then he just revitalized what he had, and then just turned it Christian.
Oh, wow.
And
Really?
like, his music still pops, and he does say cuss words every once in a while, but it's about his religion now.
I like that, actually.
And I
like the
thought
thought
it
of
was
that.
fucking dope as shit.
That
I
sounds
was
cool.
like, wow, dude.
Is he still making music?
Yeah, he's still making music, bro.
Cool, man. I have to check him out.
Yeah, he's Wavy Jones.
Wavy Jones, shout out.
Shout out Wavy Jones, man.
Hey.
What's been going on with you recently? What's been in your world?
Oh, man. A lot of, day-to-day grind. A lot of that, for sure.
What does that look like to you? What's
To me, well, I mean, I always have, like, second thoughts about saying it, but it's about going to my job, mostly.
Yeah.
My 9 to 5,
right.
per se, and that's
You
what it's been
enjoy your
about
9
for
to
me.
5?
I don't.
Oh,
I really don't.
burn it.
But it pays the
Burn it
bills.
down. Yeah, it pays the bills. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
It's one of those things I've came to realize that if you hate your 9 to 5, you're gonna be miserable for a while.
Right.
And if you're down to do that, if you're down to be that for a little bit, then cool. That's all. That's more for everybody. I've done that shit. I've done it. I know what that feels like.
Really.
But I've came to the realization that like you can find a job that you actually enjoy and it can be stupid as fuck,
Hmm.
but you actually enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I did the newspaper for 9 years, and it was the same
Wow.
fucking thing every day, every single day. Drive to Hereford, throw the paper, come home, every day, same thing, over and over again. But I
Wow.
loved it. I loved it, dude, because I was just doing
Huh.
the exact same thing, just different day.
Okay.
And
That
I,
don't
and,
sound too bad
yeah,
either.
and nobody really messed with me. I didn't have a boss to be like, hey, you gotta get this done right now. You know what I'm saying? It was just
But
me.
nah.
It was me against the moon, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And then I
That's a
let
vibe.
that, I had to let that go, and then I started doing this new job, and I'm a night custodian, and same thing. I clean the same exact thing every night, same night. Don't
Still
give a fuck.
sounds chill.
Same thing.
Sounds better than what I'm doing. Honestly, I do a lot of heavy lifting, and like unloading freight for a big store here in town.
Oh, yeah.
So it really takes a toll on my back.
Right, right.
Yeah. And
You
sometimes
look
I don't
like
feel appreciated.
you look like you'd be in cars or something.
Cars?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I had that kind of brain.
Or if like, what are you into? What do you like to do? Like
Dude,
if you had a 9 to 5 somewhere, what would you be down to do?
I would love to be like probably at a gym, but
Oh yeah,
actually,
like a trainer.
yeah, like a fitness trainer.
You look okay. Yeah, I can see that. You
Really?
could be that.
See,
For
I actually
sure.
love that, and I actually love sports and like boxing and MMA and
Why
stuff
don't you
like
Why don't
that.
you try to get something like that going?
That's been my epiphany from yesterday, because I had a rough day yesterday at work, and I was just like, man, I just want to be a champion, in some type of way. And I really want to take on this fear of like fighting and boxing professionally. So I've been thinking about, maybe taking that on and doing some small fights eventually.
Nice.
That'd be my goal.
Right.
Yeah.
Get you a little subscription to a small boxing. I don't know how that works over here, but a boxing ring over here.
Yeah.
Take some classes and shit.
Oh yeah, facts, man.
And
Yeah.
then just be like a personal trainer on the side, where it's like you help people exercise.
That'd be awesome, honestly. And I would love to share my journey, because like I think I have some good diet plans and good routines. I like yoga, so I know some good stretchings. So,
Nice.
that's kind of my life, right? That's what I like.
I didn't know that you were yeah, I mean it is. I didn't know that you were an athletic type.
Oh, really?
I mean,
I feel that.
I can see you waking up like at 7 in the morning, take a little mile jog,
Oh, yeah.
pump some iron a little bit.
Yeah,
do
mostly that.
But
Yeah.
I never thought you'd be like, yeah, yoga, fucking my
Mm.
diet is cool,
I feel
fucking
that.
I want to fight people.
Yeah, there's a beast inside me,
Right.
There is.
Dude, so speaking of like fighting and stuff, and I know that this is gonna get kind of deep right now. March for me was fucking horrible, dude.
Really?
Dude, I will say as a 28-year-old, and I've already dealt with things in my life, but as a 28-year-old, March of this year, 2023, was probably the worst month I've had in my fucking life.
Wow, that
It
says
was
a lot.
it was bad, and I'm still dealing with the after effects of it,
Okay, yeah.
And I've figured out that like I'm angry. I'm angry at a lot of people. I'm angry about a lot of things that had happened, and I want to fucking fight somebody, dude.
I feel you.
I want to fucking fuck something up,
Yeah, yeah. I relate to that.
So like I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know how to deal with that emotion because I'm usually like a teddy bear, like and I'll fucking
Yeah.
I'll be well, I can argue with you. I can be a smart ass. My brain's fucking. I'm a smart ass
Okay.
at heart, but
You don't mean it.
I don't mean
In
it
a
like
way.
physically,
Yeah.
But like lately, dude, like I'll catch myself being like in my car, just like holding my fucking steering wheel, fucking wanting
Rage.
somebody to fucking road rage me so I can fishtail their ass and then beat the fuck out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's like I know
Just
that's
waiting
bad.
for it.
It's like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
How would you what would you do? What would you say to help that?
To that, I think to get rid of the rage, the best way would possibly be through boxing like punching the heavy bag, hitting the
Right.
bag for a good minute. Cause when I get angry, I'll hit metal. I'll hit whatever's in sight, but I won't like do it to where I'm gonna break my hand or anything. I do it just to get the energy out,
Right.
and I'll like tap it for a second and
Like
see.
you feel the pressure
Yeah,
on your knuckles.
yeah. Thanks. I've been doing that lately just to help me, but as soon as I get myself into a good gym, that's gonna be my release.
Right. I might have to start doing that.
Hey man.
I want to get back on that carnivore diet, and I want to start just
Dude, I
doing
bet,
some
man.
shit.
Dude, you could be a boxer, You could be like
I don't know, dude.
a Mike Tyson type.
That'd be crazy. I
that'd
was
be
thinking about
crazy.
that too. Like a few days ago, I was sitting there watching TV after work,
Uh-huh.
and the commercial came on, and it was about basketball, like sports.
Uh-huh.
And I never thought of it like this before, because I've always thought about music. But
Right on.
I was watching the sports, and I was like, damn, you know how fucking easy life would have been if I just said, yeah, I'm gonna play basketball for the rest of my life.
Really? Basketball.
Yeah, just basketball, just like tennis, golf,
Right.
anything. If I was just good at something like that,
Uh-huh.
and I was just on a plane to fucking Chicago playing with the Bulls or some shit, and I was just,
Like,
that's
financially free
yeah,
and
that's
able
it.
to do that. I feel that. It'd be
I
nice.
was like, that's fucking
yeah.
wild, bro. My whole high school career, I was like, fuck school, fuck sports. I was a goth. I wanted to do music, and music, yeah, for sure, music's my fucking love. But to be like getting paid millions of dollars to throw a ball around, I should have fucking just said, yeah, I'm down. Because I mean, I was tall enough, I was big enough. Everybody wanted me to play sports, and I was like, nah, fuck sports.
Oh man.
But if I just played basketball, bro, I would have been straight.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of rewarding to that lifestyle too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, I was a kid. I was even the kid that didn't fuck around. I lost my virginity when I got married, bro.
Oh really?
Yeah, I would have been that guy. I would have been the guy
Wow.
that was just straight.
Wow.
No alcohol, no drugs, no kids. Out of high school, fucking
Wow.
Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Fucking doing
facts.
it.
Okay. I would have loved to have seen it, man.
I know it was crazy. Maybe a different dimension. There's a
Yeah.
different dimension where Braxton did that shit.
Oh yeah, the multiverse is full
Yeah.
of all sorts of new shit. Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I wish this verse was a little different.
I feel that. But it's cool that you realize that now, and that's part of life.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And it's not going to be a regret. I'll never regret not playing sports. But now that I'm getting older, I'm always like, I wonder how fun it would have been just a little bit, just to see that world, the little lifestyle there for a second.
Pursue that. It's a
Yeah.
different social life and everything. It really comes with it.
At least enough to play sports for somebody to make a movie about me. Because you always have that
Oh, yeah.
baseball movie where it's like,
Yep.
this fucking pitcher pitched fucking 120 miles an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's a dad in the fucking countryside, not giving a fuck.
Yeah, just
I
taking
wanted
care of.
I wanted to be that guy.
Yeah,
At
I
least
feel
something like that.
Facts. Have a biography, a bioptic film. Yes. I fantasize about that sometimes too, Even still, even though I'm not where I could have been if I took on sports a long time ago, I like to see myself as that underdog who's in that movie right now.
Right.
Sometimes,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you can still do it, man. You're talking about doing, taking boxing and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can get, dude. I could see you making yourself your own gym, and just being that guy. The guy that sweeps
That'd
and
be
shit.
awesome.
And they're like, "Hey guys, hey, what's going on, man? What's doing?" And you're just that peaceful guy. It's like sweeping, And then he's like, "Hey man, I got this new friend, and he's wanted to fight. I was seeing if you wanted to go a few rounds."
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're like, "Hey, I don't do that anymore, Jimmy." He
Yeah.
goes, "Come on, man, I just wanted to see if you got the hands and shit." And you're like,
Yeah.
"Just because you're my friend, I'm gonna do it." And then you get in the ring and shit, and you beat the fuck out of him.
I come in there all humble.
Yeah, you're just like.
um,
You're just chilling. You have a wife beater on. You
Yeah.
have a tank top on, and then some shorts, some fucking, some Jankos, bro. Some like fucking long pants or short pants, whatever the fuck they call them.
Yeah.
You got your fucking Dickies on, bro. And you're just fucking.
I remember there's some holes in my clothes.
Yeah.
A little bit here and there.
And you're just like, he's all, fucking, and you're just looking
Yeah.
at him. You have a
I
stance a little bit,
examine.
but you're just like, well, bitch, come on. And then one fucking, you knock the fuck out of them.
I feel that honestly, man. I would love to be that guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. But like I'm getting pretty good at like boxing and UFC fighting online, playing Xbox.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I feel like that helps. I know that's not obviously the real thing, but you can learn a lot just from doing that.
Right.
You
I
know?
mean, I could see, like, the visual of something, a
Yeah.
visual of, like, a move,
Yeah.
and then you just see that constantly, like, and then you can practice the movement of,
Facts.
like,
Yeah.
a game simulation,
And
you know?
I want to bring up another great point. I heard that this one person, he was practicing racing in like GTA and in NASCAR games, and he only played games until one day they finally put him in a real car, and he was drifting like he had done it for years.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That actually does work.
Yeah, yeah.
No, shout out to Noel Miller. He never will see my shit, but I follow him on YouTube and stuff and all of his shit. But he is like a NASCAR fanatic, like F1 fanatic, dude. Like he like loves racing, loves all
Word
that shit.
up. Yeah.
So he got into gaming. He got into like the VR, the virtual
Ooh.
reality, like and he got himself like a whole ass car in his fucking house, basically.
Okay.
But it's a game, you know.
Oh, that's clean.
So we started doing that, and then he actually started getting into go-kart racing.
Oh, okay.
So like this, a step up would be like go-kart racing or some type of small car.
Yeah, that's next level.
Yeah,
literally.
next level.
Yeah.
But like the fast boys, not the little fucking blubs you see at the mini golf
yeah.
courses. Like he had the fucking fast guys.
Oh, sheesh.
So he's doing
That's
that, and I
fire.
think he's hinted, but next year he's gonna step into an F1 car.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
So I'm
Next level.
actually
Let's see
excited
it.
to see that because like he's been doing this like this little training for years
Right on.
for him to step into an F1 car and actually race. That'd be fucking crazy to see.
That's a dope journey.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
really
that.
fucking cool to see.
Yeah.
A lot of the I don't know, man. When you start following people and this goes for like my little I'm a fan of like a lot of people here in the local scene too. When I start seeing like things like glow up like that, man, I get such a fucking hard on, dude. It
Yeah.
excites the fuck out of me, dude.
That's dope.
I follow a small portion of like big huge people, like comedians like Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer, TMG, Noel Miller, Cody Ko, Basement Yard. I follow a few.
Are they
But-
from here?
No, they're not. These are like big. These are big guys. Like they're like already up.
okay,
You
I
know,
got
they're
you.
already famous and stuff. So
Word.
I have that. But dude, like after all of that stuff, you know, my music's kind of faded off, and I've actually just started only listening to local music and stuff, and
Word.
people around, bro. The excitement that I get when I find out like somebody in the area is like jumped 1,000 followers, you know.
Oh, word,
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, what the fuck, you know?
It does feel good.
Dude, shout out to
Yeah.
Realist. They're a EDM duo here in Amarillo. Fucking phenomenal, fucking fantastic. They're doing a lot of shit, bro.
Word
They
up.
jumped. They're jumping, bro. They're not gonna be here for any longer, probably.
Wow.
Give it a year tops. They're gonna be doing some other shit. They're gonna be somewhere else.
That's awesome.
And I shook their hand. They've been on my podcast. I've seen them live. I've talked to them personally, and they jumped, bro. And I'm like, you go do your shit, bro.
It is awesome when someone from your hometown truly makes it.
Yeah,
And whatever their dream is, their craft.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want everybody to. I was talking about that with Sad Silla last night. I want everybody to do that. But the thing is with Amarillo, and I don't know. It's not Amarillo. Sorry, it's the people in Amarillo that they stick in cliques. These artists, they stick in cliques, and it sucks because these cliques, not only are you not moving further in your whatever you're trying to do, you're not getting any more people on your side. You're not getting any more fans. You know, it's always like a family dynamic where it's like only these people fuck with us and no one else.
Okay. The same crowd.
Yeah, and it's like How crazy would it be if that clique right there fucked with like a fucking like a punk rock band, or we had like this R&B clique fuck with this boom bap shit or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Their fans will fuck with them, and their fans will fuck with them, and then the dynamic changes where it's like, oh, now you got more fans than you were. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah.
No
It's
one
a
wants
whole
to
new
do
audience.
that. Nobody wants to do
Yeah.
that.
I feel that. That takes some effort, you know? It
It's
really
hard.
does.
It is hard, and I understand. Well, there's people out here that are trying to get away from that, but it sucks.
true.
It sucks whenever the cliques are already there, and they're like, well, I'm not gonna fuck with y'all because if we come, the other artist that we don't like, he can't show up. I don't want him to be there.
Yeah, and that's just terrible, you know? You don't want to have a negativity in your heart like that because, you know, you're not going to go very far. I don't think you will. You know, you got to let people be who they want to be who they are.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And there are artists here in Emerald that I don't necessarily fuck with. And I'm not going to dox anybody. I'm not going to tell people my fucking dirty secrets. But
Yeah.
there are artists here that I don't necessarily fuck with.
I feel you.
But if they're on a show if they're on a show and they need someone to be a part of it, I'm showing the fuck up. I'm like, hey, I got you, bro. I'll be on stage. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't matter if I don't fuck with him. Doesn't matter what he fucking does. It doesn't matter what genre he is.
Yeah.
If he needs somebody to show the fuck up, I will. And
Wow.
I would want the same for him. If I needed someone to show the fuck up, he would too.
Word up.
You know?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not about me fucking with somebody because their music. Everybody has tastes. I understand that. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm not gonna fuck with you because you don't rap the same way I do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the
Facts.
way your fucking beats are.
That's just
That's
trash.
so silly. That's
Yeah,
so
it is silly. It's very petty, man. Yeah. It's Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Tom Petty as fuck. To be like, hey, I don't fuck with you because your beat's weird, bro.
Yeah, or you dress weird. The way your stage performance, it's just weird. Why are you laying on the floor?
Yeah, why the fuck you laying on the floor, bro? Come on,
That
man.
one cracks me up a lot because I like it when artists do that, but it's so different because I've never done it personally.
right.
You got to be in that moment.
Arcade does it. Shout out to Arcade. He does that shit.
Yeah, he does
it
do
good,
that.
dude. He
He
does
does.
it fucking good. Every time I see
liked
him, I'm
his.
like, bro, that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the last song he does this shit. And then I saw Sadzilla do it, and I was like, hell yeah. They actually got a really badass
Oh.
picture of Sadzilla
Really?
on the floor doing that shit.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
And Haley,
Yeah,
or
Haley.
just Peachy, you know,
Yeah, Just
she
Peachy.
did that. Yeah.
She got that fucking shot. I'm glad she did.
Yeah,
'Cause that's an
yeah.
iconic fucking picture.
It was pretty nice, man. He was in his moment.
Yeah.
It looked like a piece of art.
I was excited. That show was pretty fucking tight. That show was pretty fucking cool. I got at least 5 new fucking fans.
Really?
That night, yeah.
Wow, that's dope.
You know,
It's
I
a
always
growth.
go for 1 or 100. I don't give a fuck as long as somebody has heard me that never heard of me before. That
I love
makes
that.
my night.
I love that.
There was a kid. He just got out of prison. I think he's maybe like 24, 23, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
He just got out of prison. He's like, dude, I fuck with you hard. I was
Really?
like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was like, fuck yeah, bro. I was in bed that night. I was like, all excited as shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, but you know, going back to all that other shit, like, I love Amarillo. I love people here in Amarillo, but we need to stop with that fucking gatekeeping mentality.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Only you can prevent gatekeeping.
Yes. You know who you are.
Yeah, you know, you're watching this and you're like, damn, son,
Yeah.
convicted.
Yeah, and it's just what, you know, people see.
Yeah,
You know, you got to know it in your heart if it's you.
right. And what was it that, which by the way, nice show the other night at the Doghouse.
dude, thank you so much, man.
She was dope.
I appreciate that.
I know that I didn't dap you up at the end. I was fucked up.
Were you?
I was
Oh, wow.
toasted, baby.
Hey.
But, you know.
I saw you in the back. I saw you doing your
I
thing.
was
so.
like, you know, I was listening in
Yeah.
the background, man. But, you know, I went to go see Arcade, Trap, and you. Because I knew that you were. I was like, oh, fuck, I got to see this guy. I gotta fucking feel this guy for real.
Thanks, broski.
And so you went up, and, dude, I was playing beer pong. and you're fucking. I was like, this is a vibe, bro. It's a
Uh.
vibe.
Oh.
So now every time I play beer pong, guess who I'm gonna go for music whenever I'm playing beer
Oh.
pong, dude.
Okay.
I
Nice,
always I
man.
always do that shit. I always end up fucking having something to do while someone's performing, so
Mm.
that if I do that in my regular in like my life, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, put on Gozz, bro.
That's
That
dope.
shit'll be popping.
That's a dope way to connect.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
I think it's my tism. My tism does that shit to me.
Word. I've never heard of that word, but it makes sense.
It's like I haven't been diagnosed, but I know that I'm neurodivergent for sure. So
Mm.
like I think I have a little bit of some autism in me.
Oh,
And
okay.
so like, there's things that I do that are irregular to other people
Hmm.
that like are autistic in a way.
Oh,
So
okay.
like the whole like doing something while there's something else going on, I
Mm.
relate to whatever is happening with what I'm doing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, but
I
yeah,
feel
dude,
that.
I was listening to your shit and I was like, damn, what'd you end up doing after that? Did you just stay?
Shit. After that, yeah, I stayed for a lot of the event. Um, I think pretty much the whole event. I was there until Smokey B and D-Lo Sco. I think they did their thing that night. And I was pretty drunk. I had a whole bottle of wine, just chugging it.
Oh
Oh,
hell yeah!
yeah, I saw Jay Peso and Lil Flex.
You
Almighty
did your thing.
Flex.
You did your own thing. You're talking about people on the floor. You did your own thing that night.
Really?
Yeah, you were on the fucking. You got a chair
Oh, yes, I
and you
did.
were on the
Yeah,
chair, bro.
that's true.
You
Yeah.
did a chair thing, bro.
Yeah, man. I do love the chair. I love bringing it in. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Now that it's coming back to me because I was twisted, but it came back to me and stuff. I was like, you did a thing too.
Yeah, I
You're
like
the
to
chair
stand
guy.
tall.
You're the.
I'm the chair guy. I've done it at another show that went pretty well, and people know me for hopping on a table
Oh hell yeah!
or standing on a chair or something. And yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to be like up to
Yeah.
where people can look and hear and see. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what my thing is yet. It's usually I use my hands a lot.
Mm.
Like if I'm like rapping and I'm talking about something, it's usually about what I'm rapping about.
You trying to make like hand signals
Yeah.
that go with the words and
Yeah.
stuff. I feel you.
And I'll just be like the white guy doing this,
Mm.
every once in a while. But I
Hey,
haven't
that's
done
pretty tight,
I
man.
haven't done a real thing yet. I'll scream every once in a while. I do weird like screams and shit.
That's fire. Can I
So,
hear one?
nah, not right now. There's people around. Maybe at the end.
Oh, okay.
Maybe at the end.
Yeah. I had to catch you off
Yeah,
guard
you
there.
caught me off guard on that one. I never really get caught off guard on Pond, but you got me off guard on that one.
Hey.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's fire, man.
So you got any more shows coming up, or like, are you just like, do you like doing shows, or do you like?
Yeah, I like doing shows, man. Honestly, most of the time I have to pay for my slot. I would love to just get invited to do a show, if I'm being honest. But like when I first started making music, I got more invites, but then I kind of went ghost on the whole scene and just trying to figure myself out, doing new
Yeah.
things. And now it's like, hey man, we have a show. You want to pay for the slot? Like, it's there.
Right.
So like, that's cool, and I'm gonna take that opportunity if I have the funds for it, and if I'm mentally ready to try my exercise and performing.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Um. There was a Have you thought about like tour? Have you thought about touring?
Touring? Yes, I have. Yeah, man. There was a point where I thought that was gonna be my next venture, but it just never happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just didn't have the money or the funds or the travel, any of that.
Well, I heard that there was a few people in Emerald that were gonna tour and stuff. I didn't know if you were a part of that or not. I think that's
Oh,
why I
wow.
asked.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of some people getting that going.
I might take a little bit of a break.
Okay, that's cool, man.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, just get our blood pumping and stuff.
Sounds good.
And then we'll get into what you were talking about last night about the South Side stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'm
for
down to
sure.
hear about all that stuff, dude. That's
The
gonna
upcoming project.
yeah.
All right, bet.
We'll be right back. And we're back. Oh, we're not really back, but I just wanted to shout out to High Fidelity again for letting us be the being here doing podcasts. If you don't know what High Fidelity is, it's a vinyl record store, and they have tons of records. Something that I forgot to mention at the beginning is that they actually you can actually pre-order vinyl records that are gonna drop within like the year or so. You can pre-order them here, and he can get them weeks in advance before the actual drop. So you can have that vinyl record before the congregation has it. I remember like it was a few weeks ago. Adele dropped a album or a vinyl, and within like 10 minutes of him getting those vinyls, they were gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, literally, was one of those things that that's like I don't know, prized possession, I guess. So they have that. They have band shirts. They have stickers. They have everything that you could possibly imagine when it comes to music. And it's just a vibe. We're over here on the couch, just chilling, drinking coffee, talking about bullshit. And there's other.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe, bro. It's a vibe. So come over to High Fidelity on 6th Street in Amarillo, Texas, and just vibe it up with us. Sometimes we'll be here, and you can actually watch the podcast live if you wanted to. And it is what it is. So
Yeah, there's seats. There's a seat for an audience, definitely.
Yeah. So
Right there.
you got something going on. I got some stuff going on too.
Really?
Just all of a sudden, just everywhere. It's just
It's just that smell in the air.
a smell in here.
Yeah.
Nah, that's why I kind of wanted to take a break because I had a whole bunch of stuff going on at the same time. I was like, we're gonna take a break, and it's still happening.
Oh man. Bunch of family stuff.
Yeah.
I feel you.
But yeah, you were asking me how to get MOSHCAST whenever I started this podcast, and
Yeah.
I wanted it to be like a mosh pit, like it was just a genuine like I'm gonna talk about the crazy stuff. I didn't necessarily. I wanted to talk about the music. I wanted to talk about the process of artists creating music and stuff like that. But I wanted to incorporate personal questions or questions that people normally don't ask when it comes to like artists as a person. That's why I bring up the weird stuff because I just want to get people's opinions on like just random shit.
That's dope.
But I also found out like I've also while doing this like the MOSHCAST has a personality of its own.
I gotta silence this, bro. My bad, bro.
No, you're good.
Thought I did.
The MOSHCAST has a personality of its own, and when it comes to doing podcasts on MOSHCAST, something happens. Something crazy fucking happens
On the show.
Just on the show, whether it be like random stuff, dude. I've had on pod blackouts on pod. Somebody dropping the mic or saying something so wildly crazy.
Really?
My wife locked
Sheesh.
herself out of her car at the mall one time while I was on pod.
Wow.
She
Sheesh.
got stuck in a ditch one time
Oh man.
on pod. Somebody or me or everybody's late. Like I texted you last night. I was like, I'll let you know the address in the morning. I didn't wake up until 2:20.
Really? Oh, okay.
I didn't wake up until 2:20. I'm like, fuck, dude.
I was thinking you were an early bird for some reason, so I was like, it's gonna be there in the morning.
Yeah, no, I'm a night owl, dude. So my job, I work from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh, dang.
So I'm up all night.
Right.
And
Okay.
then I'll sleep,
That's the way
but
it
like
is.
I need to wake up a little bit earlier. I need to get my routine back in order. But recently, I'll be waking up at like 11.
Okay.
And I'm like,
I feel that.
I can go back to sleep for a little bit longer, and I'll fall asleep, and I'll wake up at like 2.
Man.
And I'm like, bro, like those 4
feel
hours
you.
were so crucial to my day. And
They
I just
can
wasted
be.
it.
Facts.
So.
I know how you feel. Yeah.
I like to get up at least like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, around that area. It makes me feel a little bit better. But like I said, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep during the night, and so it's been really messing with me. I don't know if it's like me having a hard time getting to sleep, and then I finally actually do at a certain point, or if it's just I don't sleep well at all, and then there's one point in my sleep regiment that I actually get a few hours actually good sleep, and that's where it's
Oh
like
yeah.
from 11 to fucking 2 or whatever.
Oh wow.
So
A
that's
small
that.
period.
Yeah, but the MOSHCAST has a personality of its own. I've
It sure does.
lost SD cards. I've had files like completely just fry on me where I'm like I
Oh
have to redo the
gosh.
pod.
Oh
Just
man.
crazy stuff. Just crazy stuff.
Wow.
And
That's a big one.
yeah, so MOSHCAST is a bit of everything. It's a thing in progress. We're always growing. We're always doing something different. Um, but I like how it is. I like how it's going. Everybody's like, "Why don't you get a better camera? Why don't you get?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't need a whole bunch. You don't need a whole bunch of shit to have this go. I don't need a
No, I don't think you do.
yeah." So I just want people to hear what we gotta say. You know?
Word up, man. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
And like that's one hell of a camera.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like a size of a phone, but it does everything.
All right. It's cool. It's got a
The-
nice vibe.
Yeah, the coolest thing about that camera is that if you're in a time crunch and you need to record something like actual like for a song,
Oh yeah.
you can actually connect that camera to your whatever like a soundboard or like your phone or whatever. Connect it to a mic or whatever, and then there's a thing where it's only audio. And so, like, you collect the audio, you play the beat, you record your vocals, and it already converts it into a WAV file.
Wow.
So you can just send it to your homie. You can send it to your computer, and it's already a WAV file.
Wow. Okay.
You don't have to convert nothing; it's already there.
And it records like video. Wow.
Yeah,
It does
and
that.
you can record video, or you can just record audio.
Wow,
It's
so
all up to you.
You could do your whole music video right then and there, huh?
So my first, I don't know if you've watched it, but my other one, my music video that I recorded rolling up.
Oh, okay.
That was
Really?
it.
Yes. I'm gonna have to check it out.
The whole music video was that camera right there.
Oh.
I mean, it was simple. It was a simple thing
That's
that I
nice.
did. It was a fun thing that I did, but that whole rolling up music video was on that camera.
Nice, man. So you would do it again, make another one.
Yeah, I'll make another one on that one for sure.
Facts, man.
And
That
it
says a
was
lot.
easy to do because all I did was just play the song. I played the song, like on my phone or like on a speaker or whatever, and then I just put the produced audio rolling up onto it, and I just layered it out. And
That's nice.
it took like editing. It took like a good day and a half, but I got it done. It was really easy after I got the hang of it and figured out what I wanted and everything. So
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
I was actually surprised. I was like, people. I mean, whenever you do this as a business, you know, producing music videos and stuff like James Pompa and stuff like, yeah,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
see that being tough. But if you're just a beginner artist and you want to do something like that,
Knock
easy.
yourself out.
Yeah, knock yourself
Yeah.
out. There's so much
Jump in.
things you could do.
I feel
the
that.
music video doesn't even have to go with words. That's the thing. A lot of people want is like your words going with
Synchronized.
synchronized and everything. You don't
Yeah.
even have to, you just have a story, like a
Yeah.
storyline of like the song and whatever you're trying to record.
Facts.
So just do it, man. It's easy. One,
It's
two,
like-
three.
It could look like a foreign movie, but it could be a classic.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So it's all up to it's all up to how high you want to reach whenever you look at the stars. To be honest.
Facts.
That's what I kind of want people to understand is that I had a few bucks in my pocket. I bought the equipment, and here I am doing it. All you gotta do is just fucking do.
Right?
I
Don't
know-
procrastinate.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to fucking record a video. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're not
I'll
gonna
help you. Somebody will
Yeah.
help you, bro. You want somebody to help you? We got you. We'll
That's
make
right.
it happen. It's gonna happen. You want to do it? We got you.
dope. They're fucking lucky if they have you to help them. I'll
yeah,
tell you that.
Yeah, somebody. Just like
Yeah.
even like Ivy, dude. Ivy, somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody's here. If I was like,
That's
hey,
true,
guys, help
Ivy.
me out, you're like, I don't know how to. Well, fucking let's figure it out.
Let's figure it out. Let's just dive in, man. I am that type of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
So-
that.
But speaking of like projects and stuff, I heard you have something coming up here pretty soon.
Yes, sir. I sure do. So I have this project called House Down South, and the way it's spelt, I think it's important to understand like the concept. So the way it's spelled is HOWLZ for house, and down south after that. But the house part, that's just it's supposed to connect with Texas. And we have like wolves and foxes out here that love to howl at night.
Hmm.
And you know what they say about the wolves, like you got to watch out for them. You got to know who's a wolf and who isn't.
Well,
Yeah.
what's that saying? Never look directly into the sunlight behind behind your enemy.
Really?
Or what is it called? Like when the sun goes down, make sure that nobody's in front of you because you
Really?
don't know if it's a wolf or a dog.
Wow, I've never heard of that one actually.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm butchering it. I'm butchering the shit out of it. But
Yeah.
there's a guy that explains it where it's like when your
Interesting.
parents tell you to come home when the sun goes down, it's because when the sun goes down and you're looking directly into the sun and there's somebody in front of you, you don't know if it's an enemy or a friend.
Mm. Wow.
So if you're in
This is deep.
between the sun and this person, or if the person's in between you and the sun, you gotta make sure that it's a friend or a foe,
Wow.
a wolf or a dog.
That makes sense. I'll tell you that. That's basically like, hey, know who's a stranger and know who's not,
Right,
especially if
right.
you're a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
But
feel
yeah,
that.
Texas does have a lot of wolves, coyotes too.
Oh yeah, coyotes. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. And if you live out there by like Tascosa Road, and there's like a lot of countryside, that's where you'll hear a lot of free howls at a certain time at night. It never fails.
Yeah, never fucking fellas, dude. They have a
Mm.
clan.
They
Fucking
do.
coyotes have
Yeah.
clans and shit, and
Oh
they'll
yeah.
fucking you can hear them, dude. Just
Yeah.
squealing for hours, dude. I told you I do the newspaper and stuff,
Uh huh.
and there was a field that I used to take my dog out to, and she'd do her business, and then we'll get in the car and stuff. But across the highway, you can hear them. They were out
Really.
there
Oh
doing their
wow.
little chants and shit.
Yeah, exactly, man. And like they want to be heard some way. Maybe they don't want to be heard, but like you can't help but hear them and catch them. And so like that's kind of what it ties into the project because I consider myself an observer of these howls, and personally, I wouldn't even say the album is about me in my real name. The album is about an artist named Gozz who wants to make it out of his own hometown, his own prison cell, you could say, of not living his dream.
Right.
And he deals with self-discipline, and that's what I think a lot of people can connect with because you need self-discipline in order to have self-respect.
Right.
And that's like what the album is about, is getting through that rebellious side and finding self-discipline in order to get self-respect and level up to that next level of this is perfection.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what
Wow.
the album's coming to.
What is how do I say this? What is it gonna sound like? Is it what kind of beats are we working with? What
Mm,
kind of like flows are we dealing with?
man.
Do you have like a I don't know
I
what I'm
like
trying to say.
to. I mean, I guess I have like a plan for that. I want to come in real easy and catch your ears. Something that hits home at the heart for me. That's how I want to come in. But a lot of the album is gonna be energetic, and the beats are gonna just pound with your heart. And to me, they do. But
Right.
like,
Right.
like some of the beats kind of sound like they'd be like in the clubs. Like
Oh wow.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Just kind of like that big old party vibe.
Yeah. Kind of like a poppy sound.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
gonna tell a story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my bars
That's
in.
something different.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so, bro. Cause like I was thinking how like when I was down south, I was thinking, shit, maybe some like Louisiana, maybe
Oh,
some like 666, like mafia shit.
oh, word,
You
yeah.
know how like they do the 808s real fucking heavy, and they're
Mm.
fucking they do like a lot of the fucking clips and hooks of like movies and shit.
Yes, I would love to throw some clips. Yes, for sure.
Right. And I was thinking like, oh shit, like maybe some like old school like New Mexico vibe, old school fucking down south shit, south side
Facts.
suicide shit.
Word up, yeah.
But now that you bring
Has to
like
be a tone.
now that I kind of see where you're getting at, I can see it being fucking. I see a vibe. I see a
Really
vibe in my head. Cal,
nice.
I don't know, 11:30 at night, walking into a fucking uh, dive bar. You know, like in
Mm.
a small town.
Yeah.
You got your cowboy hat on.
Mhm.
You got some like rundown fucking jeans and shit. You
Oh
walk into
yeah.
there and they're like, "Fuck is this guy?" And
Yeah.
the boombox is playing some like weird fucking, I don't know,
Yeah.
that you know, Miley Cyrus fucking weekend pop
Oh yeah.
fucking,
Or some Drake bullshit.
yeah, palm tree
You know.
shit, and you're
Yeah.
like, and then you come in with some bars, dude.
Yeah.
That's a vibe, dude. That's a
Thank you,
vibe.
man. Dude, I can't wait to capture people's ears,
Yeah,
man. It means a lot to
100%.
me, this project.
Dude, I can't wait. Do you have like expected dates when we should
Um,
be seeing this, or?
yeah, honestly. So right now we're in April, right?
Yeah, we're in April right now. Yeah.
Good old April. Honestly, it'd be my goal to drop it on my birthday of November 20th of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the deadline and the
Okay.
expected debut. Yeah, there we go.
Hell yeah, November
November 20th.
November 20th.
Yes, sir.
You got some time. You got some time.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be dropping my album, but who fucking knows, dude? I always say that shit. I always say it.
I feel you, man.
It's hard for me, bro. Artistically, it's hard for me because I'll be doing some shit and I'll like it, and then dude, I will literally be done recording, and I'm like, nah, I'll swipe it.
Really?
I'm that guy. I just swipe shit, man. And
Oh,
I mean, I have bars on bars, but it's getting to the point where like people are like, "You got music?" and I'm like, "Yeah, you here?"
yeah. No, I hear you.
I need to put shit out.
Like,
And I'm
yeah.
OG too. I'm OG as fuck when it comes to music because everybody's like, "Dude, you need to drop singles every week," and I'm like,
Yeah, they want you to do
"They
that.
want," but I don't necessarily like to do that. Like my features for sure. If I'm featuring in another song, you go fucking crazy on that shit.
Oh yeah.
But for my music and stuff, like I want EPs, I want albums. I don't want fucking
Singles on
singles.
singles.
Because I feel like it defeats my purpose on what I'm trying to go for.
Mm.
Just like you have a story for everything that I do is stories.
Oh,
I just have
okay.
a story plot or like some type of like movement or a flow. And if I just drop singles all the fucking time, you're not gonna catch the vibe. You know?
Yeah, you won't catch the real vibe that
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
I
And,
got you.
you know, call me old school and call me fucking. I'm not gonna get anywhere, but that's how I want my music to be.
I feel that, man.
That's why I was talking to you about like how we're trying to figure out an idea to capture music and sell music 100% profit
Yeah.
at shows.
Yes.
It's really hard to think of because we have Spotify and SoundCloud and YouTube and the internet where
Digital.
you're like, yeah, digital shit, and it's like you don't get you can get that shit. You know, you can get that right there in the palm of your hands, right there.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I
Facts.
can figure out that might sell, that could probably do really good, is figuring out a way to sell your actual show list set
Mm.
in fucking USB or like something,
Yeah.
where it's not all your music. It's not like an album or anything. It's just like a 15-minute fucking set
Yeah.
that you played that night.
Right. And it could be from different projects. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
it could be from different projects. It could be like a one unreleased song in there as well or whatever.
Yes. Facts.
But
I love that.
it's just like people are so used to routine. So like, you know, you'll have an artist that plays these songs. Well, those songs are already on Spotify. Those
Yeah.
songs are already on. But if you have a set list made specifically for that show,
Special.
it's special. You're not going to catch those songs synchronized for a specific time.
On digital media.
Yeah.
You won't catch it anywhere else. Yeah.
And especially on my set, like I have an intro, I have my song, I have intros to my small features that I do.
Oh, I like
have
that.
and it's like
Details.
you'll never hear this shit on YouTube. You'll never hear it on Spotify. You'll only
Wow.
hear this shit on live, and that's
How you
like
do it.
for artists that are trying to find something new to do. Figure it out on your show lists. Figure something out to do on your shows that no
Yes.
one will ever see.
Facts.
Because
Best way to do it.
because it's cool that you have music. Obviously, you need music to perform. But if you're performing songs that you already have out, and you
Mm.
can find them 1, 2, 3, 4 on Spotify, then what are you? You're giving your consumers a show for sure.
Mm.
But what else can you give to the consumer? What else can you give to your fans?
For being there in that moment
Yeah,
at this show in attendance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it be like your character,
Yeah.
some people stick to that character hardcore.
Mm.
Where it'd be like shout out to Jeffrey Neurotic, shout out to Creature, shout out to
Mm.
Set. They have characters that when they're on stage,
Mm.
they're that person, and you're like, oh shit,
Yes.
like I'm never gonna get this ever again.
Right
Do something
on.
like that.
Yes. I
In your
love that.
music, if you have a DJ or if you have figured out how to DJ your own set, make sure that there's things in that set
Yeah.
that you will never hear ever in anywhere on the internet.
That's very next level. And honestly, I'd like to shout out my homeboy Sabi, because he always does his thing when he performs. He brings his own setup. He DJs his set, and
Oh shit.
you don't get that. You don't get that from a lot of artists. And he does
Right,
it live in
right.
there, and I love that.
And that's shout out to Roro, shout out to DJ Element,
Shout out Roro.
shout out to Foulmouth. Scratching is a lost art, dude.
Wow.
DJ scratching and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Very deep. Yes.
And if
It's
you're
hip-hop,
if you're
bro.
a DJ for sure, do your thing. It's cool, man. I
More power
respect,
to you.
Yeah, I respect the hustle.
Mhm.
But wouldn't it be 10 times more efficient for you or for your fans if you learn something that nobody else can fucking do?
Yep.
And when you're on stage, you're doing that hand free.
Yes.
And you're just
Facts.
fucking doing that shit.
Oh
And
yeah.
that gives you a +1 on your show performance.
Yeah, bro, facts. I told my homie Ivy this once, and I was like, bro, imagine if you and me knew how to do flips. Like we were just doing acrobats in between acts.
Right.
Something
right.
that, it's so random and different. Yeah.
See, so what was supposed to happen at the show that me and Ivy did on Saturday
Mhm.
was Ivy was supposed to go before me. He was gonna do his set, and then me and him had that song, and then at the end of that song, my bar was, "I love my daughter so damn much, but death seems so pleasant." And I go plow, and then the beat drops. And I was supposed to be on the floor. I was supposed to be on the floor on the stage,
Uh-huh.
and then that song ends, and then my intro comes out.
Oh.
And then I was supposed to rise
Wow.
from the grave and
I
be
like
and
that.
do my set. That's what was supposed to happen, but it didn't end up happening. Ivy was like 3 or 4 after mine.
Oh, really? That's so cinematic.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
would have been cinematic as fuck.
Yeah.
Cause my set, dude, the set that I have right now is fucking good.
Really?
I actually am pretty proud of myself.
Man.
I'm actually
no
proud of
doubt.
myself and Rip Trip. Rip Trippy is my DJ. He's my homeboy, dude. Me and him.
Oh, yeah. Rip Trip. That's a nice name.
Yeah, me and him have
Yeah.
been going through some shit, bro. And I don't know, bro. Me and him just click on a level where it's like we get in the studio and then he'll be like, "Hey, I got this," and I'm like, "Bro, I'm thinking of fucking." I'll just name out some weird shit. Like I hear a tune or a beat or a 808 or whatever. And I'm like, "Bro, this makes you think of," and then it'll be like some random. Cause on my set list I have Interstellar. I have some Interstellar quotes. I have Skinamarink.
The movie Interstellar?
movie, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
What a good movie.
Yeah, such a film, dude. So
Yes.
phenomenal. But
I love it.
I have quotes. I have quotes from that in my set list.
Oh, okay.
And some of my songs, I was like, dude, Carrie Underwood is a new song that I have, and you'll only hear it. It's not out yet, but you'll only hear it in show. Carrie Underwood has clips of actually Carrie Underwood. At the beginning, it's her being found by American Idol, and then there's a little clip of her song in there,
Word.
and there's little verses that she's done, and it was all back because my story behind Carrie Underwood was I'll be staying steps ahead just like that Carrie Underwood, because that song I dug my key into the side of his pretty little suit,
Yeah.
it was that song that got me to do that song, and so I incorporated a lot of that shit in there.
Oh, I feel you. See, you do have your thing then, because you know how you told me I stand on chairs, and everyone has their thing. Well, that's your
I
thing,
guess
maybe.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. That's my little thing.
Yeah.
I like to bullshit. It's weird. My shit's funny though. My shit like just be random as fuck, and we'll
That's
fuck with the
dope.
we'll fuck with the vocals a little bit, and we'll like tweak it up where it's like real low or real high and stuff, and it's like I don't know. I like to have fun with it when it comes to that kind of shit.
That's dope, man.
So hopefully my album drops. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch your next show, whenever it happens.
Yeah, my next show's on the 29th.
29th of this month.
Yeah, 29th of April. Yeah,
Bet. Where at?
House Bar.
House Bar.
Yeah, it's a vibe there, dude. Literal vibes, all vibes there.
Really?
Yeah, the last show we did at House Bar, me and Rip were like really just like we were scared because a lot of shit happened within the 2 days before, and we had to find other artists, and we weren't sure how this shit was gonna go. We had to redo our flyers. We had to redo everything, almost redo the whole fucking thing.
Oh man.
And we were like, man, this is like what I almost quit. I almost said, let's just not do it and we can reschedule. But Trip was like, we were sitting in the studio and he goes, I like this about us because we're actually getting it done rather than not doing it at all. And I was like, yeah, fuck you, you're right.
Feels good.
Yeah,
feels organic.
Yeah, so we just like bit the bullet, and I was surprised on how many people showed up. And
Man, that's
the
dope.
artists were fucking amazing. So hopefully this next one, the 29th one, is the same way.
Cool, man. Where is House Bar?
House Bar is on 10th Street.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been to that little, what's that? They call it the Black Box.
Black Box. 10th Street.
It was a recording studio.
Oh, okay.
It's like right across the street from that thing.
I think I know where that is.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. Okay.
A lot of people came from there that, yeah, I call it that little demon hole, that little
Really?
fucking hell hole there.
Was it bad?
It was bad, dude.
What made it so bad? Like.
I think just the people that were there they were quote unquote like artists that were trying to get somewhere,
Okay. Yeah.
and it just ended up being a fucking trap house.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing got done.
Yeah, nothing
way.
got done.
Okay.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. They did shows like almost every weekend, and it was just the same fucking people tweaked the fuck out.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was.
Sheesh.
I would show up and I'm like, I don't like it here.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared being here. So,
Stranger danger.
but like that Black Box is like right across the street from the House Bar. The House Bar is literally a house made into a bar.
Oh.
So it's kind of small. It's a little small in there.
Okay, yeah.
But the vibes are fucking tight.
That sounds like a vibe already. You
Yeah.
know. I like it when people make things that shouldn't necessarily be a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, a house bar? That's weird. I'm like, yeah, that's how it
Facts.
is.
Okay, that's cool, man.
But yeah, dude.
I'll be
you
there.
got any like shows coming up? You got any new shows coming up or anything?
Nothing that I can say that's set and planned. But my homie Ivy, he always hits me up for a show. So if you ever see Ivy on a show, you might see me. You know, that's
Right.
just how it be. That's how it be sometimes.
That's how it be sometimes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, I'm excited to hear this new project that you're gonna come out. Are you going all out with this? Are you doing
Yes.
like artwork and album covers
Yes.
and all that shit?
Oh yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
100%, man.
I
You
want to
bet.
see this shit, bro.
Oh, dude,
It's
I
gonna be
wish I
sick.
could give you a sneak peek, but I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got like maybe a music video coming out for one of them. Maybe
Let's see.
maybe we can work on one. You and
We
me.
should work on one.
Just
Honestly,
one of your songs, and we'll just work on a little
Yeah.
story fucking music video.
dude. Yeah. Outside of this interview, I'm gonna have to show you something.
Oh,
Definitely.
shit.
Yeah. We might work on the music video after we hear
Yeah.
a little bit. You
Fuck
know.
yeah.
Cool.
Where can they find you? Where can everybody find you on social
yeah,
medias?
man. Yo, on social media, on Instagram, I go by Baby Boy Gozz, all one word, and I be on there a lot. You can find me on Facebook under Gozz Deyad, or on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Gozz Deyad, Gozz space DE space ODD, and yeah, that's my title for now. But whenever I start putting out new music, I'm gonna change my name just to Gozz, so it'll just be Gozz after that.
Nice.
Yeah, for the new stuff.
Okay. What was the change of heart on Gozz Deyad?
Man, I feel like Gozz Deyad was my beginning route. for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
And I wanted to be titled as the one, you know, like day odd. I'm the odd person,
All went out.
odd one out. Yeah, I wanted
Okay.
to stand out.
All right. I fuck with it.
But
I
now
fuck
I
with it.
feel like Gozz stands out enough.
Right. Right.
And a lot of people call me Gozz. At work, they call me Gozz. It's on my name tag. So that's the new era. It's like when Kanye went to Ye.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of new. There's a lot of things changing. I know a lot of artists right now that are actually changing a lot of what they're doing, whether it be sound or name or whatever. So I feel it. I fuck with
Facts,
it.
man.
I think
Thank you,
it's
man.
the. I think it's the year of change, the year of new beginnings or bloom or whatever the fuck it might be in the universe. Who knows? So.
Right.
But I appreciate you
Something.
getting on the pod, dude. It was
Yes,
a
sir.
sick ass conversation, dude.
I think so, man. I had a really good time. And it was vibes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Straight
So,
up.
dude, you should. We'll definitely get you on next time or whatever. Get you
All
on
right,
Just
bet.
Peachy again or whatever the fuck. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows what's next? But
Yeah.
yeah, man.
All right. We'll see y'all next time. And like always, go fuck yourself.
Yes, sir. G-O-double-Z, man. Excuse me, that 70 shit.